a special. After Harry learning all the basics of baking, well, baking cakes, he feels confident enough now to make an entire cake from his own entire imagination. And what I'm going to try and make is a triple layer cake. And that's all going to be from my very own experience. Let's hope this doesn't cock up. Right, so I know that it is 2 eggs per 100 grams. So I'm going to do 3 layers, which will then be 300 grams, 6 eggs, 6 teaspoons of cocoa powder, 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract, and then we'll do the buttercream later in between. So let's get the road going. Cake's already greased. Cake tins are in, already been greased. Right, let's get going. Now I'm going to do 3 separate cakes, like through the scales, so that I don't cock up. So we're going to do 100 grams each, if that makes sense. I just realised I've got to do butter first. A minute. Butter first. I've got to do butter first. Right. Diddly doo, diddly doo, diddly 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 doos. Hello everyone. Yeah, I was wondering about ironing the shirt. But I was like, nah, I'm not exactly going anywhere special. Not going anywhere important. Maybe if I was on a date, or if I was like going to, I don't know, to a gig or something, then yeah, maybe I'd care a little bit more. Right. So, we'll get a shed load of butter. Oh, gotta have quite a bit of butter. As I said, I'm going to do 3 separate mixtures, just in case I might smeg it up. We don't want that to happen. Nearly getting there. $80 grams. Well, looks like we're running out of butter in this particular tub. Right. 100 grams of butter. Whoops. Whoops. Oh, oh, this is getting sticky. Woo! Right. So we got that. 100 grams worth of 100 grams of that weird type of sugar thing. Golden caster sugar, not normal caster sugar. So I'm going to do 3 separate cakes all together, and 3 separate mixtures, just in case I cock up the measurements. You know, I might pour in too much in one of the one of the tins, and I might end up having like 2.5 layers, one gigantic layer in one tin, and one tin with almost nothing in it at all. So we're going to, that's why I'm going to do 2 separate mixtures. Sorry, 3 separate mixtures. Right. I had my whisk and then it went somewhere. Right. But see, now that I know what I'm doing, well, a good idea what I'm doing now, I'm not going to take forever to do certain bits. So, how's everyone's day? When it gets a bit doughy, add the flour. Right, that's doughy now. Well, kind of doughy like. So then we add, oh, what's that bang? Oh. Nah. And then we get self-raising flour out. 100 grams of that as well. Time machine. Oh. I think it didn't register. Whoops. So I have to pull this in again because it didn't register. Right, sorry for taking forever, people. But it's being, the scales are being temperamental. There you go, now you're registered. Right. Oh my God. Wow. That was a good estimation. Getting better. Right. Then we mix in the flour. And then we add 2 eggs at a time. It's interesting, isn't it? Slowly at a time. I feel like I could just make cakes without thinking now. It's quite cool. Right, once that's a bit more doughy, I'll add an egg at a time. It's interesting, this. Without eggs, this is basically, without eggs, this is basically shortbread. Right, that's kind of doughy-ish, so we'll add 2 eggs, 1 at a time. Oh, a little bit of shell there. We shall see what happens. Whether, oh, there we go. I am weird, yes I am. Come on, eggs. Come on. Come on, you bugger. Yeah. Come on. God, adding an egg really can make things more challenging with your hands. Maybe I should go and get an electric whisk. Right. Add another egg. And that's the beginner of 1/3 of a cake. So I'm going to do triple layered cakes, people. Triple layered cakes. Add cocoa powder. So what I need is a kitchen towel so I can rest the whisk on. And that can go in the bin because it's used up now. Get Mr. Cocoa powder out, and we'll get vanilla extract out. Oh. Get Mr. Teaspoon out. Hello people, let's see what people are saying. Bibbly bibbly bombs. Hey, hello Owen. Hello Owen. Right. 2 teaspoons of cocoa powder. A bit of vanilla extract. And that will be 1/3 of a cake. Oh my god. I forgot. Yeah, I should have put that on a teaspoon. Bollocks. Right, I just need a little bit of milk. I forgot I had to put that on a teaspoon. Come on, milk. And I almost, as I was doing this procedure, I almost forgot to get some baking powder out. Now what I'm going to do, actually, come on then Mr. Milk, close. What I forgot, also need to do, safety check from the previous cake I made. How much cocoa powder I might need. Right, let's go back onto my personal inbox just to safety check. I don't want to cock this up. Harry Crumpton. We need okay, so we need a tiny bit of baking powder, almost like nothing, just to give it a bit of a boost, I suppose. Oh, nearly got the gravy out. Oh, good. Careful there. Basil. Where did I put? I've forgotten what I needed. I needed something. What was it that I needed again? How did I magically randomly forget what I needed? Oh, baking powder. Just a tiny bit of baking powder. Wherever I put it. Hiding behind there. Right. Dribble of that. Half a teaspoon. Half a teaspoon. That's about right. And that'll be 1/3 of my homemade special cake. And then I've got to make another 2 of these. I say I might have maybe over vanilla-ed it. And I'm going to mix a little bit more than I've done in the past. Right. Okay. Now that is 1/3 of the cake that I'm going to make. A triple layered cake. Right. Now what I should get is my type of thing that I use sometimes, which acts like a saucepan-y, lifty thing, stirry thing. That's not it. Acts like a stirry thing, but also allows you to lift things out as well. It's not. Right. Let's get that out. Right. So yeah, how's everyone's day? So we're going to put that into one of the cakes, and we need 2 more of those. My own triple layered cake, homemade from my own imagination. Let's hope this turns out all right. So we need to even it out a little bit on different sides so it doesn't go uneven. What we need is to use an ordinary spoon to move it around. Oh yay, got quite a few views today. Now even it out along the cake. And then what we've got to do is make another 2. I know I could have done a whole, not sure if I told you, well I don't know if people were at the beginning to hear what I said, but I could have done the whole mixture. I could have done the whole mixture in a an entire run of cake, but I might put too much in one and then cock up the other layers. So I'm going to do one layer at a time. Now we move that around a little bit more. Harry learning to cook. Woo! That. Now I learned something else I learned about learning to make cakes. It's by being a little bit softer on the mixture at the top, and then you've got a more balanced mix. Ooh. Just sort of slightly stroke. Right. So if people have a look-sees, this this is 1/3 of my cake. Now I've got to do 2 more. Bobbly boo, bobbly bobbly boo, bobbly bobbly boo. Bobbly boo, bobbly bobbly boo. Oh. 94, and that's from one single scoop. Get on, Harry Crompton. Right. Woo. And then we put that in. Cast the sugar again. Golden cast of sugar. $100 grams again. Whoa, 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 whoa. Too much this time. That needs to go back somehow. I'll put it in my old cake tins. Oh, more needs to go away again. Let's have a look, see. 115. Alright. $130. No, really? $88. Right. Okay. Let's. Sorry about this, guys. I'm just having a poor estimation. Right, there we go. Better. And then we mix that in. So I could have done the whole mixture in one go, but I don't trust myself. I might end up putting too much in one tin and then not having enough in another tin. We don't want that, do we? Anything new to say? I got some video. Are you using the Tutti Nahan recipe? This time, Auntie Jane, I'm doing my own recipe. I learned from my own experience. Oh, God, I can't pour it in yet. I've got to do the scales first. From my own experience, I'm going to make my first triple layered cake completely from my own, like I said, completely from my own experience. It's going to be a triple layered cake. Yeah. Day's been good, mate. Oh, that. Yeah. Yeah. So this is going to be, if you only just tuned in, this is going to be a homemade cake from my own learning experience, and using my own imagination. I'm not using a recipe. I'm using some kind of recipe base, you know, that, well, I'm sort of using a recipe from what I learned from. I'm not, you know, using it as a kind of a model. Right. Oh, I hate cracking eggs. Got one bit of shell in there. And one dribbled bit of shell over there. Come on. That's something that I do need to improve on. Cracking eggs. One thing I've learnt to get a good mixture is to mix one egg at a time. Ah! Ow! 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 I headbutt the heat thing from the cooker. Ow! Ow! Whoops! Oh, going to be further away from that thing. It's deadly. That's looking good. Then we add cocoa powder. Oh, and a bit of baking powder. Let's get cocoa powder first. A teaspoon. Where's the teaspoon? I had it. Telewarped. There it is. Right. So we get 2 of those. It's going to turn into one immaculate, amazing cake. This time, I won't dribble loads and loads of vanilla extract. I'll make sure I put in a good, fair. There you go, that's about right. And then half of baking powder. And then we mixy roundsies. Yeah, I'm closing the lid upside down. And then we'll have a second layer of a cake. And then we're going to bake 3 separate cakes in the oven for about 20 minutes each. Primarily because it took 20 minutes to do a 100 to 2 egg ratio with some cupcakes. And that took about 20 minutes. And we're using the exact same amount per tin. Right, let's get that mixing a little bit more. And then, so far, oh my god, I haven't got room for all these cake tins. Right, one can go over there. And then do the weird poury roundsy thing. I might need another kitchen towel in it. No need to cook. There. Oh, it's getting into a one big exciting recipe, this. You see what people are saying? Oh, don't knock myself out, yeah. Silly me. And then we move the mixture around. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. I'm weird, yes I am. Doody 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 doo 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 doo. Whoa, got too much up there. I've accidentally knocked some up the top of the tin. I hope that doesn't interfere. Nearly got a good mix. Just got to try and even it out. I've learned from experience. Make sure you got a good mix around around the tin, otherwise you're going to have a bumpy answer to the cake. Ah! Oh. Yeah, sorry, I'm not being very chatty here. I don't want to scare everyone away. Yeah. Right. So that's the second cake done. Now you can see we've got. Let's wash my hands quickly. We have now got 2 cakes. Now I've got to cook a third one. And then we'll pretty much put those in the ovens. Now I have noticed something here, that some butters are more runny than others, and I don't want to end up fucking it up because of the type of butter. That would be quite annoying. That's run out as well, so that's all the butter gone from that one. I did buy more butter. There we go. Bobbity boo, bobbity bobbity boo. Hello everyone. I'll come back to the comments in a minute. Come on, lid. There we go. And while we're getting the last mixture, we might as well preheat the oven. And I'll just quickly talk to people. Hello, how it's going? Yeah, I'm going to put cream in between the layers. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put buttercream in between the 3 layers. That's going to be incredibly adventurous. Oh, why am I doing that for? That's another shot that needs to be washed. That's better, that's more solid butter. Whoa, that would have been mad. Whoa. As I was getting the butter out, I was putting pressure to get it out, and it kind of, I nearly flew the butter in the air. That would have been quite funny. No, just a little bit more butter. Oh, that might be a little bit too much more. Be careful, yep. Don't want to get the ratio bad. There we go, 100. And then we've got the rest of that tub of the butter to make buttercream in between the layers in a bit. Sure turning into an adventurous cake, this. Whoop. And then we need golden sugary stuff again. Oh, that's a bit of a brick, that bit of sugar. Now I know there was a little bit left, but that's because I accidentally did 117. So I just like that. Now we mixy roundsies. And then we'll have a third cake. And then 3 cakes being cooked in the oven for about 20 minutes each, because they're all little baby cakes each. And then we'll add buttercream at the end and stick the 2 layers, and then see how Harry Crompton's homemade cake from his own learning cake cooking ability. Let's see how it turns out to be. We'll find out, won't we? I've got enough separating flour now. Or do I have to get into another? I might have to go into another tub. Come on. Is it lost its calculations? That's definitely more than that. Mixing around these. There. First full-on cake. I know I've done cupcakes without thinking, but this is going to be my first full-on cake without thinking. If that makes sense. I just realised something. I was meant to. Well, it doesn't matter. As long as the mix becomes a mix. You want eggs first before now, don't you? I think. That's 2 eggs. Come on, egg. Out. Out. There we go. I nearly put a shell in again. on, egg. There we go. Right. Now, it's the last egg. Oh, look. This whisk is broken now, I think. See if I can bend it back. I think I kind of bent it back. Cocoa powder, two scoops of that again. And we want half a teaspoon of baking powder again. If I can actually open up the tin now, my hands have gone all sticky. Wash my hands a second time. Right, half a teaspoon of baking powder. Where have I put it? Where did I put it? No, that's there. Oh, God, what's going on with my brain? Right, and a dribble of vanilla extract. Those baking powdery things can go away. Wanted me to. I don't know why the machine decided to do. My phone decided to do the word that activates what it says, and it wanted me to ask a question. I think it's having temperamental with a touchscreen again, where I'm touching it with a dirty hand, and so it thinks that I'm doing instructions when I'm not. Right. And a dribble of vanilla extract again. Right. Do we need a dribble more? Because that's not a full teaspoon. Oh. Right. Mix that in, and then we got three complete cakes. And I just realised one thing. To put in maybe a bit. Yeah, I think it did say that. Right. What it do is to get 2 more teaspoons of milk to go with. Where have I put the milk? I had milk. Where could I possibly put my milk? Interesting. Oh, over there. Both need a dribble of milk. It's supposed to help it. Don't know why I'm adding that. Right, there we go. Right. Now, we're done with the milk entirely. We've got 3 cakes to put in the oven. Give it one more final mix. I'm not sure what milk is supposed to do to help cakes. Hey Lee, how's it going? Right, let's have one more quick mix in this one, because I realised I forgot to add milk to that one. Not entirely sure what milk is supposed to do help with your cake, but it's something I learned or something. Right, now where the hell did I put the spoon? There it is. Right, that needs evening out again quickly. Otherwise we'll have a centre bit of the cake that isn't going to be a cake at the bottom. That'd just be weird, wouldn't it? That would be weird. Right, that's evened out now. Then we need to do the final cake, and we'll have 3 cakes in the oven. Who wants to see that? 3 cakes in the oven. They're going to be triple layered cakes. So I could have done the whole mixture. I could have done the whole mixture in one entire mix and pour them into 3 separate tins, but I didn't want to make a mistake, so I done 3 separate mixtures. That makes sense to people? Even it out, even it out, even it out around. And then we'll have a nice round circle of the cake. This is going to be one palmy of a cake. So this is entirely from creation of learning how to cook, and hopefully we'll have a very developed, well I don't know what the right word would be, a very well developed cake. No, it's not the right word. Eccentric cake? Need to move it around a little bit more. It needs to be more evened out. Right. Oh, that needs more down there. That definitely needs more down there. I think the corners of this cake tin needs more cake down that way. There we go. Sorted. Right, you guys can tell me if you think I have 3 complete nice cakes ready to go in the oven Let's move those eggs out of the way. Oh, empty egg container. Right, what do you guys reckon? Which my hands are tiny so I don't end up accidentally interfering the phone. Right, we have now got 3 separate cakes. And they're all going to be baked for about 20 minutes. Let's see if extra comments that I haven't read. So yeah, we got. I haven't had many comments since. So yeah, we got 3 separate cakes. I'm going to set a timer for 20 minutes each, because that's how long it took to cake 100 grams worth of cupcakes. And it's obviously like the same amount of, if it's the same amount of mixture, it should take about the same amount of time. Right. Right, where are those oven gloves? I washed them in the washing machine. Yeah. There you are, much cleaner now compared to what it was yesterday, where it's more shit just piling up over and over and over. Right. 3 separate cakes for 20 minutes. Wish me good luck, people. Shit, do I actually have enough room? Guys, this might sound silly, but I don't think I have enough room. I don't have enough room in my oven. Right. That means then I'm going to have to cook another separate one. Right. I'm going to have to do it, and I'm going to have to do 2 separate cakes. One's going to be cooler by the time the other, but it doesn't matter as long as they stick. Set a timer for 20 minutes.
Your timer is set for 20 minutes.
Am I still buffered now? Or is it just because I've got crap at the bottom? I don't think I have. Do I sound better now? I think I sound better now. But anyway, yes. Looks like I'm going to have to bake. I'm going to have to bake 3 separate, 2 cakes first, and then bake another one. So what I'll have to do is maybe, yeah, that might work. At the end, what I'll do, at the end of this baking process, I'll put those two on top of each other, buttercream, and then when the final baking of the other cake over there, I'll put buttercream underneath that one at the end. And that might work. I didn't have enough room in my in my oven. Maybe I should go for smaller cake tins. Sure, that might be, mate. I might have ordered the wrong size on Amazon. Let's get a tape measure out. This is confusing. It's very strange. I thought I ordered 9 inches. This is supposed to be 9 inches wide. And this is, so inside that looks 8 inches inside, and that looks about, yeah. I think these cake tins are 1 inch bigger than the previous ones, and they've got an extra bottom round bit. So theoretically, the cake tins I've got ordered on Amazon is about 1.5 inches larger in diameter. No wonder I couldn't fit them all in. Ready-o. Let's clean all this shit up. Got a lot of crap to clean now. Now where is the diddly-do thing? Diddly-do thing, where is it? I should have my plug, so why can't I find my plug? Ah! Right. Mixing bowl needs cleanies. That's all that really needs cleaning. Oh wait, we've got the wet scales. No, I'll clean the scales at the end because we need to do something. I forgot whatever I need to do. Oh yeah, make the buttercream at the end. Cleany cleanies, cleany cleanies. Hello everyone, hello everyone. Cleany cleanies, cleany 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 do. Right. Cleany cleanies, cleany 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 do. Right, that can go back in there. Go over there. Go over there. Go there. Cocoa powder and baking powder can go up there. Right next to the grave, I suppose. And that can go on top of the there. There we go, sorted. Right. Oh. So much stuff to clean, man. Hello, Deanna. Whoa. Right. Let's give the surface a little bit of a cleanies. Wherever I put the surface cleaner over there. Oh, gotta be careful that that's carpet cleaner. Toaster can out of the way a bit. Cleany, cleany, cleany do, cleany, 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 cleany do, cleany, 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 cleany do, cleany, cleany. Doody doody, cleany, cleanies. Cleany cleanies, cleany cleanies. Got a lot of cocoa powder there. Cleany cleanies, cleany cleanies. Oh, dropping down on viewers again. Ah. Cleany. But yeah, unfortunately my oven couldn't fit all 3 baking trays. Unless I could have got another rack. Okay, in the future I'll get another rack. I'll get another rack so I can fit 3 cakes. So, that's it. What I'll do is I'll cook those 2 layers, put the buttercream on top, still keep the buttercream out, and cook the other layer of the cake and put the buttercream on top of that. You know, buttercream doesn't go dry that quickly, does it? Cleany. Right, might need a hoover again, isn't it? Cleany. So, how's everyone's day? Cleany. Nearly getting the remains of this cake dough stuff. Mix stuff. This stuff does like to stick around. Woo! Knackering. Right, we can get one more. We can get one more swipe. One more swipe. Get one more spray wipey side. There we go. Cleanies. Later I'm gonna give my recent leather jacket a wax. Got it second hand, but nice one. Oh. Nearly hurt my head again. Dangerous. Whoop, not going over. Oh, God. Right, that'll do. Don't have to have it head on. Right. So these are going to be massive cakes. What I might do in the future, maybe do 450 with 7 eggs. That might be better. Oh. Whew. Oh, another shirt that needs washing. So, how's everyone? Whoa, I need to sort my hair out as well. Whoa. Start using the face wash as well. I think I need to start doing that again. Right, let's have a look at this timer. What's happened to the timer? iPhone. I bought an iPhone for 50 quid. Mainly for a friend. Because they needed a new phone. And I don't know what's happened to my stopwatch timer thing. Oh, 7 minutes. So in 7 minutes time, I'm going to take out the cakes, leave both of them on the side, and then put one more in the oven, and I'll start making the buttercream. Stick the first 2 layer of cakes on, and then do the third one that would just come out the oven afterwards. And see if that pulls off. Maybe I should stick to the plan. Oh. People are getting bored of me again. You can always talk about something. It again. I hope I'm not being. If people can hear me clearly-ish, then let me know. I don't sound distorted and crunkly and crackly, do I? Whew. Getting there. Buttercream. It's just icing sugar, butter, and chocolate. I'll check that one. I'll check it. Ooh, it's really nice. Yep. Chocolate, butter, and icing sugar. Even cocoa powder. You need cocoa powder to make it. Right, yeah. Learning. Might as well get the cooler back. We've got more dishes to clean as well for a bit. I'll do that at the end. When everyone's gone and I'm off live. You don't want to watch me. Well, hear me in the background doing my dishes. That's me. So you guys can hear me fine? God, I don't see any comments. Woo! Phone wobbling. No new recent comments. Thanks for watching, Ben. At least you're still here from the beginning. Oh, whoopsie doozies. Right. So yeah, people tell me if they can still hear me fine, because I heard earlier that I was crackling a bit. Yeah, people please tell me if you can hear me fine, because apparently there's been crackling noises. No? Ah, bubbly bombs. Pardon me. Oh, can you hear me? Really, Bruce? If we go on here. Oh. Hoo, 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 hoo. That's good, Ben boy. Hello, and hello, Jade. Is that? It's not Cassie, is it? Is it someone else? Ugh. I don't know if I sound distorted. Okay, good, good. That's good to hear, Ben. I wasn't sure if I was distorted or not. Someone said that apparently I was all crunchily and crangly in the background. Right. Take out the cake any minute, I think. Now I think buttercream, it's just chocolate, icing sugar, butter and cocoa powder. I think. I need to remember that. I'll check again. Just in case. Alright. Time to check on the God, getting used to iPhones. I got this phone for 50 quid. It's actually quite a cute phone. I know a little bit about tech, and I know a bargain when it comes to technology. And the iPhone SE is a very good phone. For what you get right now in second-hand shops. 60 quid. Just thinking how much that cost a couple of years ago, 3 years ago or something. Right. So we got 2 cakes coming out of the oven. I need to get another one. Put another one in the oven in a minute. Any minute now. Oh, I don't know. That didn't look very even. Let's get a knife to check. Oh. So I'm going to give those 2 cakes an extra 5 minutes on top. Let's check that one actually, because that's at the bottom. Check that one. Yeah, they're both basically done, but I'm going to give it an extra 5 minutes on top. Because that doesn't look very, they don't look very chocolatey. Well, maybe I should add in, perhaps 3 teaspoons of chocolate. Maybe I should have put 3 teaspoons of chocolate on each layer. So set another timer for another 5 minutes. Set a timer for 5 minutes.
Okay, your timer is set for 5 minutes.
And then we'll take them out of their weird tins. So yeah, those 2 cakes look, well, they're going to be fine. Got a couple of bubbles on the top of them, which looks a bit weird, but they can be evened out. Ooh, whoops. By being flipped over. Ah. Whew, how's everyone's day? Ooh, 10 viewers. I like that. We've got 2 layers of a cake coming out in a minute, and I've got to put another 3rd layer in the cake in the oven while 2 other layers are cooling down, because I ain't got enough room to put 3 layers in one go. Oh, itchy. Oh, 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 oh. No one wants to see that live, do they? Oh, 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 oh. No. Oh, I'm growing a belly. I am growing a belly. Whew. But people are not being very chatty. Hello, Samantha. How's it going? Hello, JD Jones. Hello, George Manning. Just in case you were wondering, I'm trying to do a 3xLayered cake for the first time, and completely from my own learning ability. Let's hope it turns out all right. But it does look a bit under chocolatey. I think maybe I should have added some more cocoa to it. Yeah, I wonder if I should have added some more cocoa to it. I thought 6 teaspoons would be enough. I would like to do 3 teaspoons per layer. I mean, that might be a bit overkill, wouldn't it? So yeah, I hope maybe next time I'll do 3 teaspoons. That's 9 teaspoons of cocoa powder in this 3xLayer cake. If I do that same thing again, do you think that might be a bit too much? Not sure. So yeah, we'll in a few minutes we'll get out those 2 layers, and then we'll put a timer for another 20 minutes for the other layers. For the final layer, I couldn't fit all 3 cakes in. I couldn't fit all 3 layers in the oven. unfortunately. So next time I'll make sure I have 3 grills. I'm going to make sure I got 3 grill holdy thingies in the oven. So, yeah. Let's check the timery thing. Such a cute phone, this. I do like this iPhone. Bloody 50 quid. I mean, yeah, if I was spending 200 quid on an iPhone, I wouldn't be very happy, but 50 quid, you can't complain with an iPhone special edition. The friend of mine who's crying about how shit his phone is and had the same phone for 10 years, he can have this one as like a present-y thing, or like a special discount. It's a special discount. So, you know, you can buy it off me for 30 quid even though it cost me 50. And so, if you went to go and buy a phone with this sort of speckiness brand new, you're looking at 150 quid worth of a phone, or 200 quid. It's a very good phone. Right, let's go on to that weird stop clocky thing. What's going on here? Why is there no stop clock? God, I'm not going to ruin the cake, so I'm going to get them out. It's going to be more than 5 minutes now. Where did I put the oven gloves? I had them seconds ago, and then they suddenly disappeared. Oh, right. How did I lose my oven gloves? I put my oven gloves somewhere without even realizing. Why did I put them near the sink? Right. There we go. That looks more complete now. Right. So we've got 2 layers of cake. Now we've got to put in the final layer of the cake. Right. So we'll set a timer for 25 minutes. Set a timer for 25 minutes.
Your timer is set for 25 minutes.
Right, and then that'll be the final layer of the cake. Right, so people can tell me the best way to open up with these tin things. So they're brand new to me, and I don't know how to use them at the moment. You just unclip, I suppose, and then lift. My friend Ben sort of gave me an idea of how to best way to open up these. But they need to go on the cooling rack. Oh, that does smell nice. There, yeah, that looks more chocolatey now after an extra golden up. I'm gonna get this saucepan so I can melt the chocolate. So how do you open up these new types of tins? Yeah, obviously not now. We need to leave those cakes. To cool for 10 minutes. What we need to do is to get some water in the saucepan. And then use the heat from the saucepan. I'll learn from that experience. Silly me. Well, looks like we still need to use those scales to measure the things. We need a mixing bowl big enough to. I shouldn't have put that in the sink, should I? Right, let's give it a quick wash. Should have kept the mixing bowl out. Otherwise we won't have melted chocolate. Just give it a quick clean. Precision, as long as it can melt chocolate and not give you a disease, we're all right. Smells perfectly fine. Right, we've got that. Now we've got something to melt the chocolate with. There we go. Right, what we need to do is move the cakey tinies out of the way. It's going to be one crazy adventure of a cake. Triple layered buttercream chocolate cake. What do you reckon, guys? That's just mad. Hey, but yeah, I have got experience, haven't I, for the last month or so. When I first tried to do a dual layer cake, I accidentally made an entire layer and wasted half of the buttercream. Whoa! Fuck! Whoa! Shit! Whoa! I hope I haven't ruined the cake. Whoa! I nearly ruined one of the halves. One of the thirds, I mean. And I got a knife stuck. Oh. That would have been a crying situation. God. All I wanted to do was just to move the cakes out of the way. I'm using the oven gloves as well. I nudged myself. Oh, you mental bastard. Whoa. Panic over. Whoa. Panic over. Right. Now we've got to make the buttercream. Right. Harry, you are a mad man. Absolute bonkers. Right. We need to go on to... I did set a timer, so why is it being... There we go. This iPhone-y thing again. Right. It's safety check. How much chocolate I need. It's basically a homemade recipe. Let's have a look-sees. $200 grams of butter, milk chocolate. So you're basically mixing some chocolate, butter, icing and cocoa powder. I'm alright. Right, so I've got to melt some chocolate. Right, just to make sure, guys, you melt the chocolate. And then add the butter, add the icing sugar and cocoa powder, mix them together, and that's your buttercream. Right, we need 100 grams of chocolate. Scissors. It definitely smells like a nice cake, so I think I did the sort of measurements all right with the cakes. It smells like a cake. You just need to put some buttercream in between the layers. Where the hell have I? I've got to have some scissors around here or something to open up. I'm being dumb. I'm being dumb. There is the scissors. Or there are the scissors. Just keep melting the chocolate. From the heat from the saucepan. Don't know how long that's supposed to take. So if you guys can remind me, I think it's melt the chocolate, mix it in with butter, cocoa powder and icing sugar, and that will be the buttercream. Need to remember, it's just melt chocolate. Melting slowly. So yeah, right. I think we got two layers of a cake ready for some buttercream. So I gotta know the best way to get them out. causing bedlam. I know my friend showed me a video clip, but I don't know like 100% what I meant to be doing. I did it one time with a BBC video ages ago. Again, my typical again with my hobs, it doesn't know what simmer is, or only one dial. One dial basically means cook everything, even though I don't want to do that. Come on, off. Ow. Ow. Right. Ouchie again. What do I need now? I've forgotten. There's something else getting. Right, we need to get butter out again, don't we? 200 grams of butter. But since we're doing 3 layers, I could do 300 grams worth of butter, but I think I might be overkilling it with the buttercream anyway. So I'll just stick to my original lesson. Just get the oven gloves out again, wherever I put them. Because it seems to not understand again the difference between simmering and cooling. I mean, it's just such a stupid cooker. I would buy a new one soon. Now we need to get the butter in with the spoon again, I suppose. Don't open when they are hot, Harry. I think I remember, do I have to leave the chocolate to go cool first before I add them together? Because you guys got to remind me that actually. That still needs melting a bit more, I think. Harry, such a monkey-brained guy. Chocolate still isn't, I don't think it's meltery enough, I don't think, maybe. Yo, Owen. You need to melt the chocolate a little bit more, I think. I could do the lazy way and just microwave the chocolate, couldn't I? Should have just microwaved the chocolate. How have I put the chocolate in the fridge for a bit? Now there's one more layer. There is actually one more layer that's in the oven. What I need to do now is add the butter and icing sugar and cocoa powder. But you're saying that you should leave the chocolate to cool for like 10 minutes or something. Oh, my throat. Yeah. So yeah, I need to remember how to make buttercream, because I did do it once and then sort of right, the cake tins are cool now. And then my friend said, good idea. Oh my god, really? I thought I got the layer of the cake out, which actually does look like a nice layer. But it's supposed to be non-stick, but it is sticking. Maybe I shouldn't have added the extra 5 minutes. Yeah. It's basically stuck to the bottom even though it's supposed to be non-stick. If I give it a pat. Do you think I overdone the cake? Feels cakey. I should stick to my original instinct, perhaps, which was 20 minutes. I did grease it, Ben. Yay! Took a while. It popped out in the end. And it doesn't feel too, and it doesn't feel overkill. It still feels saggy of a cake. Someone ringing me. Gotta cancel that for now. Just check on the other cake. Right, so we've opened up that one. Right, so we got that part of the, yes, right, so we need to put that top, open up that layer. Oh, so this one pops out just like that. This half has just had no problems at all. Shit. Just when I thought it was fine. Shit. Shit. Harry, I thought I was going to make an amazing cake, and I basically... One edge is... I greased the cake. Ah! Tastes is nice though. Ah! No, where's the... I thought I was doing really well then. Now, bloody phone call coming in. One bit of the cake, just like a dribble of the cake in the corner was stuck. And then I dropped the gloves somewhere again. I threw it. One dribble of the corner was stuck. Well, where the hell is it? This is going to be coming to the end of the world. Why do I keep putting the gloves? Why do I keep putting the gloves near the bloody sink? Right, let's get that buttercream in. Let's see what people are saying. That's very disappointing to know that I put lots of butter on the sides. Right, let's get the buttercream out. And loads of cocoa powder as well, I think. I've nearly got this perfect. Loads of cocoa powder. Loads of butter. Get a new spoon. I thought I was doing really well. There's just like one little bit in the corner that was stuck. Why have I basically threw other things in the sink, even though I shouldn't have? Harry's not doing very well today, even though you did have quite a good start. Oh, spare spoon, there we go. Right, there we go. And we've got the butter. Got the butter. Need to get icing sugar. £200 off of that. 400 grams actually. Just so I didn't misread that. Yeah, 400 grams of icing sugar, 500 grams worth of cocoa powder. And lots of cocoa powder. Lots of cocoa powder. Lots of cocoa powder. Now I mix it all in. Despite me bloody, God, I really am not doing well as I thought I was going to do today. I need to mix it all in. Oh yeah, I'm going to do that, Auntie Wendy, don't worry. I wasn't going to just put the fire cake on the top, just like the rest. What I need to do is get the whisk out again. Even though I shouldn't have took it away. Unless I left it, see? I'm not even really remembering where I'm putting all my stuff. I had my stuff and it's just like all disappearing. Next time I do 450. Now what? Finding out where I put my whisk. Yes, left it in there. Get some cold water. Okay. Mix it in. It'll be my buttercream. Didn't even think this would come into buttercream. Oh, wow. Suddenly changing colour out of nowhere. Just when I thought I did too much. It's absolutely stupid, that. Next time do 450. Next time do 450. Next time do 450 and less time in the oven. Now, you've got the buttercream. Now we need to sort of spread it around. Oh, this is not even mixed in far enough. That's going back in. I'm going to give it another mix. That bit's a bit too lumpy. With the middle layer then, I can try and hide the crack. Hide the crack. And just spread the buttercream around. Also, I think it's got to put into consideration is that these cake tins are bigger, much bigger than, well, slightly bigger than the old baked cake tins, which then probably reduces the cooking time. Maybe I forgot to put that into consideration as well. If you think about it that way. So what we got here, here we go, and then what we do Then stick this bit on top. Squish it on. So yeah guys, if you have a look here, this was the only bit that ripped. I was really disappointed that it ripped, but it can be hidden, can't it? It can be hidden with the next layer. And then we'll put more icing on. Stick. It's too late now. I've eaten some of it. I was like, well, maybe what I could have done is stuck some of it back on. Yeah, maybe that's what I should have done. Because it's actually one bit of the cake that I haven't eaten is actually sticking onto the cream. Never mind. Live and learn. Right, let's put more of that buttercream on the second layer. Yeah, some of the buttercream is like not entirely mixed. Well, it is mixed, but not entirely smooth. But I am learning here, good way of spreading the chocolate over is by patting the bottom of your spoon. But I'm learning, as I say, I am learning, aren't I? It's not the end of the world, and it might turn out to be a really nice cake. It might be a bit of a crunchy one, but it's still a decent cake. Well, edible. Yes, it's still an edible cake, so I shouldn't cry too much. Right. So what we've got here as my progression so far So we got more buttercream. It looks like a layer. See, it looks kind of like a layer. Oh. Oh, I need more buttercream on that side. Mm. Maybe tap it with a knife. Yeah, Ben, for some reason, what's happened here is that because it's a bigger cake tin than the average cake tin, it means that the cake is less thick than the original baking trays that I had, which means that the mixture is smaller in per tin, which means it cooks quicker. And because it's cooking quicker, it means that I've sort of burnt it a bit. That's what's happened. I've burnt the cake a bit. Now, I don't want to damage the cake like I did with one of the other bits. I'm going to tap it out. Tap it out. WWE. Tap out. I did use stick stuff. Clearly I didn't use enough. Aha! That might explain some stickiness. Some of the cake went below its baking point, if that makes sense. Harry, Barry, Gary. Learning to cook, and he overcooked the cake and got the wrong... Definitely got a good flavour to it. these new cake tins I thought were going to help. But I've oh. I think it's finally coming off this bit. I'm going to start crying. I made a really good cake. And little bits. Just small little bits that decided, oh, I don't want to come out of the tin. Even though I put lots of buttermilk, not buttermilk, a lot of butter at the bottom to make sure it doesn't stick. Fantastic. This time it's just really, this final layer, there's just one dribble bit of the cake that's fallen off. Maybe I can just about press it back into place. Maybe. Just about. Harry, you are so flippin' dumb. Thought I was making a brilliant cake. Overdone it. Overdone the cake, so made it burn. Nah, never mind, you can't be a chef within 5 minutes. Right, I'm going to do, put some more of that buttercream on the top of the cake. That is a very submerged, weird cake. Oh God. You can see my finishing touches of this weird, unstable cake. Oh, that's part of the buttercream that didn't mix in. I did mix the butter mix, buttercream. Clearly not enough. Right. This is my cake, everyone. Even though it looks a bit spazzy. Right. This is my cake. This is my cake. It kind of looks like a cake, but of course, because the cake tins were bigger ones than last time, it's probably because I haven't had a good... Yeah, because these cake tins are a bit bigger than the old ones. It's been less depth. There's less depth to it, and that's what's made it harder for that's what's probably made it bad estimations. Next time I'll do 450 and only do 20 minutes of cooking. It kind of, you know, sort of looks like a cake. I don't know. I don't think it's amazing, mate. Don't think so. Half of it was cocked up. So I overcooked it. I overcooked the cake. It's the same thickness of cupcakes, isn't it? The same thickness as cupcakes. So maybe I should have done about cupcakes' length of time. Never learn. So yeah, because the cake tins are larger, which means I should have made larger portion. And that would have sorted that problem out. What I'm going to do, I'm going to be naughty and I'm going to make a portion of it. See what it looks like. Right. Yeah, that's quite a crunchy cake. Basically turned it into brownies. Because, you know, it looks like a cake and tastes like a cake. Alright. Get one more slice. And you guys tell me if that looks like a cake. Does that look kind of cakey? That looks kind of cakey, don't you think? Yeah, it kind of does, doesn't it? It kind of looks quite cakey. What? You guys are right, I shouldn't let myself down. That kind of tastes like a cake. Right, so yeah. Next time, make a bigger portion, do a 450 rather than a 300. And cook it slightly less time. We might have a wonderful cake. Tastes alright. Alright then. Thanks for watching. Come on, fam.